everybody, I'm Michelle with Birdie Bloom, and today I'm going to talk about a bag that I've talked about before. The reason I'm bringing it back up is because I'm selling it. I've already sold it, and I realized I haven't done the comparison on video of the large versus small size, so I thought I would do that before I ship this bag off. And I'm gonna just briefly talk about it because I know I've talked about it before, but that's gonna be the Sidepack here. This is my it was my Sidepack in bottle green. It was definitely a very special bag to have. I still love her. I'm kind of sad about letting her go, but I was approached a little while ago by a person who just was like, if you ever wanna sell it, please consider selling it to me. I don't know, it was just sweet. She's like, I would take really good care of it. Obviously, she really wanted it. And the truth of the matter is I wasn't reaching for her. I've worn her a decent amount, but I reached for my spruce duffel sack in green. It's spruce green. I reach for that more often. So I thought, and I have a lot of bags, right? And I thought, well, she probably deserves some more love. And she's hard to find, so I let her go. I'm letting her go. Really sad. I am sad. Whew. But it's okay. It's gonna be okay. But even though I've talked about both the small Sidepack and this bag, I haven't ever done a side-by-side comparison. So that's what we're gonna do here. First, I do wanna mention both the small Sidepack and the Sidepack. So this one has the name Sidepack. It's not technically Sidepack large, but feel free to use it, right? Because it's it's a much larger bag. And this has the name of small Sidepack. The Sidepack is style number 9979, and the small Sidepack is style number 9978. So 79, 78, 9979, 9978. Very similar, right? And here's a catalog photo from fall of 1995, which will show you that it was new in the fall of 1995, both of these bags. And at the time, they came in navy, black, bottle green, British tan, mahogany, red, and taupe. So I know I've seen them in bone though. So they definitely came in other colors. I'm trying to think of, I've also seen them, I believe I've seen them in like a blue. Oh, actually I have seen them in a blue. Whether it was technically navy blue or it was actually blue, I don't know. Can't say that for sure, but it definitely looks very blue. And I'll talk about that in a minute, but I definitely saw this guy, the small Sidepack, in catalog photos from 1996 and 1997. This one I have not. I did not see it in any of those catalogs. It doesn't mean it wasn't made. But if you do a search, an internet search, a Google search for things available and also things sold, Sidepack realm, you will see that they were all made in 1995. Except I did come across, and it was authentic, I did come across a blue Sidepack from 1996. One. That doesn't mean there aren't more. But I did see that, so potentially the bag was produced in 1996. Maybe it was a special make for somebody. I don't know. That one's actually for sale right now. It's pretty expensive, but it is for sale online right now. So you can take a look at it just to look at it if you want, if you're interested, to see what it looks like, because it's pretty. Me saying, like, oh, it looks like it's only 1995, right? That might give you an explanation as to why these bags are so expensive, because they're just not as available, and they are a desirable bag. They're very large, but not like super large. They're really a great bag. A lot of people don't like the straps on the back. I didn't have an issue with it. And so I'm gonna try both of them on. It looks like it was really only made for 1 year, manufactured for 1 year for the most part, if not maybe 2, and leading to its relative scarcity. Especially when you come across a color like this, right? You can actually find quite a few blacks for sale right now, but the colors you're not gonna find as many. So that being said, when you do a search for the small Sidepack, again, you typically see 95, 96, 97. I did see one made in 1998. So it would suggest that there are others, and that it was also produced in 1988, though I don't see it in a 1998 catalog. I could have overlooked it. but, and also not have all of the catalogs accessible to me, but, so yeah. But that's probably about 4-5 years this one was made. This one won 2 years, okay? So definitely see a lot more of these. Well, let's try them on. Again, I've done it before. Well, here, maybe we'll do a side by side. So everything's larger on this. The strap is larger on the regular Sidepack. As you can see, the width, I'm not gonna measure it out. I mean, unless you care. If you want, ask me and I'll measure it for you. And then this buckle on the strap here is larger on this regular Sidepack, right? Turn lock is obviously the same, and then I pointed this out before, particularly if somebody doesn't provide a creed photo. I can't say, I have seen a counterfeit small Sidepack, I will say. That was actually posted in my group, believe it or not. I have seen a counterfeit small Sidepack, but I don't see them heavily counterfeited, these bags, okay? So if you can't get a grasp of my idea of the size and there's no catalog photo, because there's no creed photo, both of these bags are gonna have their style number in it. Remember I said new in 1995. Coach started putting the style numbers in 1994 into the creed. So both of these will have the proper style number, right? Unless there was an authentic error, which is pretty rare in that case, but it's possible. So, but you get this gusseted pocket in the front, and you don't have that front gusseted pocket. It's just one pocket for the Sidepack. In fact, this front pocket is bigger than this bag, believe it or not. Look at that. I mean, yep. Do you see? Am I showing you good enough? It is bigger than the bag itself. I just realized that. That's why I'm doing a side-by-side, people. It helps. So interesting. Okay, so let's try her on. I wore this bag as is, as I had gotten her without really doing much, but she had this like water stain on top of her, and I just left her out. I got the water stain out. It's not there, and I'll tell you what I did. I wish I had documented it. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible about documenting things because I just try to get things done, you know, and then I'm like, that would have been a good video. But it was a small, dark drop of something. I don't know what it was. All I did is I put some leather CPR on it. I let it soak just on top of the drop, let it soak. And then I removed it before the leather CPR dried. Can't tell you how long, maybe 5 minutes. And what I saw was that it lightened it up. It did help lift it. And so I did it again. And I wiped it off and rubbed that leather CPR into the bag, and it lifted it more. And so I did it again. And I did that 3 times. And that is how I got a mark that you don't even see now out of the bag. If I can find a photo of it, I don't think I ever photographed it. I'll put it here, but I don't think I did. So sorry about that. But when in doubt, it doesn't hurt. Leather CPR is not gonna hurt. I know other people, I can't attest to any other types of conditioners, but I can attest to that one. You can do that. It's not gonna hurt. It might not get the improvement that you want, but it might not hurt. And I use that technique for a lot of different applications. So a lot of different things. Anyways, here she is, the large Sidepack, going to her new home right here. Sorry, I got scared for a second that I wasn't recording. There was like a message and I was like, oh my God, have I talked this long and I wasn't recording? That's ridiculous. I am. Okay, so I have her on a longer length, sort of in the middle, a little longer middle, but this is how I wore her. And so I'm just gonna show you that. She can go longer, a little longer. She can go shorter. I will show you the shortest length just for, people who might be a little vertically challenged. I'm just kidding, you're not vertically challenged, just a little shorter. I'm 5'7", so we'll put her on the shortest length here. And see how she wears crossbody on the shortest length. So, still a decent length for me, but definitely shorter here. So, cute. Somebody, this doesn't bother me, but that might bother some people. You see how it flats up. Coach's little strap holders, they weren't movable. They're kind of sewn into the strap. But people have found different solutions in strapping that little crazy strap down. I just leave it, I don't care. So yeah, you know, this has a back pocket, but so does a small side pack. I believe I showed you all of that. I hope so, because she's going away and I'm not going to show it again. Maybe I'll get another one in the future. So, small side pack. She is a little cutie. This one I haven't cleaned at all. Her hardware is rough. You might not be able to appreciate it on video. Oh, you cannot appreciate it. But I am telling you right now, she is rough. She needs to be removed and cleaned. Disgusting. So, in person anyways. I mean, her overall condition, it's good. No tears, no ink stains, but she needs clean. Probably shouldn't even be wearing her, but whatever, I am. Okay, so, small side pack. I have, this is the shortest length. I would probably, oh, I mean, that's not bad, right? Let's put her on my shoulder too. People will say that they like go forward. I don't feel that way. Like I didn't have issues accessing. I don't wear a small side pack. I'm more of a dinky gal, but for the small bags, but I don't have issues accessing, not for the large side pack. I like it, but again, that's something to consider. It might not be for you. Especially with the large side pack, they're not cheap, so think about that. But let's, that was on the short length. Let's make her longer. Yeah, and I hope the side-by-side comparison was helpful or interesting at the very least. I'm gonna put her on her longest length now. I did not realize that this bag is not even the size of the front gusseted pocket for the side pack. I didn't even realize that until holding it up. So it was helpful for me. Interesting. So yeah, that's the longest length. Yep. Great little small bag. Holds your essentials. So. And these are much more readily available than the large side pack. Readily available at better, you know, more affordable prices, cheaper prices. So both great bags. Yeah, so I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you don't already for some more Vintage Coach bag talks. And I mentioned my group, and what I was referring to is I have a Facebook group called Vintage Coach Eye Candy. There are other Vintage Coach groups out there. You should probably just join all of them. But Vintage Coach Eye Candy, it's where you post eye candy, essentially, and peruse those of others. So thanks for watching. All right, bye-bye.